Alhamdulillah. The questions you may have asked is, why do people usually interact based on what they see outwardly rather than what someone may secretly feel? From an Islamic perspective, human beings are only responsible for dealing with what is apparent and observable. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone possesses complete knowledge of what is hidden within the hearts. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, indeed, Allah knows what is unseen in the heavens and the earth. This verse mentioned in Surah Al-Fatir. So for this reason, people generally interact with others based upon their words, actions, behavior, and that they openly express. They cannot be expected to know every private thought, preference, dislike, concern, or desire that a person keep hidden. The Prophet Muhammad said himself judged people that Prophet Muhammad himself judged people according to what was outwardly apparent and left what was hidden to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Again, I am explained that Prophet Muhammad himself judged people according to what was outwardly apparent and left what was hidden to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Therefore, in everyday relationships, family members, friends, teachers, and colleagues naturally rely upon what they see and hear rather than assumptions about what may be concealed. Making assumptions about people's hidden feelings can often lead to misunderstandings. A person may appear content while feeling upset, or may appear uninterested while actually wishing for something. Therefore, clarification and respectful communication are often necessary. For this reason, it is wise for a person to appropriately express his needs, preferences, concerns, and feelings to those around him. So, my dear, this helps others understand him correctly and prevents unnecessary disappointment, resentment, or confusion. This doesn't mean that people should be insensitive or ignore obvious signs. Rather, they should show care and consideration while recognizing that they don't possess knowledge of the unseen. So, my dear, people generally interact based on what is outwardly shown because this is the limit of human knowledge and responsibility. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone knows the inner reality of every person. Therefore, clear and respectful communication remains one of the most effective ways of helping others understand what we truly feel, need, like, or dislike. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala best we judge by what is apparent and Allah judges what is hidden. May Allah bless you all on us. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us wisdom in conveying Islamic teachings, sincerity in our efforts, and benefit through this audio, those who listen. Alhamdulillah. So, as the scholars mention about husnul dhan, having good assumptions about others, clear and respectful communication, people should not rush to make negative assumptions, but at the same time, they cannot know what is hidden in another person's heart. Therefore, when a matter is important, expressing it appropriately is often the best way to avoid misunderstanding and disappointment. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us truthful speech, mutual understanding, and hearts that are united upon goodness. Allahumma alif bayna qulubina wa aslih dhata baynina. O Allah, unite our hearts and rectify our relationship. Allah knows best. Wallahu alam.